Everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Christina and today is my Ultimate Reverse Rouge Empties Challenge update. A lot of words in that title. But today is going to be my update for my Ultimate Reverse Rouge Challenge, which I'm doing in collaboration with my friend Crystal, and this will be our June update. So basically the goal of this challenge is to finish up $2,000 worth of product out of our collections and to spend $1,000 or less on product that we bring in. So basically it's just a way of maintaining our collections and kind of keeping all of our finances and all of that in check, and so far so good. I am on track to actually hit my goal, and my spending has been really low this year, which is a blessing. So before I jump into everything that I finished up in the month of June, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button. I do upload on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard, and I don't want you guys to miss out on any of my videos if these are interesting to you. I also occasionally put out bonus videos of Animal Crossing, so if you like Animal Crossing, this is also a good place for you. And yeah, let's get into this video. So we have my Ulta bag right here that houses all of my empties, and we are gonna go through it. Now, it's not that many empties in the bag, but I did have a couple high dollar items, so luckily the value is pretty high this month. Not the highest that it's been, but still it's pretty good for a month, especially a slower month. So I think I'm actually gonna just start out with what I spent this month. I didn't spend very much. I only ended up making one order this month, and it was to get the Inglot Duraline for a lot of my Project Pan items. A lot of you guys recommended it, and I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and buy it. So my only purchase this month was this little guy. This is, again, the Inglot Duraline. It's good for making like eyeshadows into waterproof liquid liners. It's just a good way to refresh a lot of stuff. It's good for your Colourpop Super Shocks. If they're starting to get a little dry, you can make them a little bit more, you know, transfer resistant and longer lasting. So I did purchase this guy. It was $16 where I ordered it from, which was, I believe I got it off of Walmart.com. I was trying to find like different websites to try and find the best price, but I did get it for $16 or $15, and yeah. Hopefully this will last me a long time. I don't think this expires like too quickly, so this is just something useful to have. So that is the only thing that I purchased this month. So with that my total for the month in spending was $16. Everything else I had spent in the year has been $153.64. It's all I've spent previous to this, so that's all I've spent so far in the year. And so adding my $16 to it, I am at a total of $169.64 is all I've spent for the year on makeup. Now this does not include replacements, things that I always have like my makeup removing balm and like my toner. I'm not counting those. My SPF I don't count into that total either. So as far as new items that I've brought into my collection that aren't repurchases, I've only spent $169. So I feel like I'm doing really good. Technically I still have like $800 more I could spend if I wanted to in the year, which I feel very comfortable with. And now let's get into the empties. So I'm gonna go ahead and start out with my repeat items. These are items that I have pretty frequently, and they don't count towards my total, so I'm not gonna give you guys a total of how much these cost. I've also said it in many videos because these repeat quite often. So the first thing, no one should be surprised, is my AHA and BHA toner from CosRX. I have this probably about every 2 months. I have an empty one of those. And then the other one is my SPF, which is the CeraVe Ultra Light Moisturizing Lotion. This is my daily SPF that I put on my face, and I just really like this. I've raved about these two products a lot, so no surprise that those are in my empties. Moving on, the next item is something that I can tally, and it's the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream, this little mini size. This little mini size is $10, which I find to be outrageous amount for this little tiny thing, because it was like 2 uses and that was it. I do love the Bum Bum Cream. I wish I could buy the full-sized tub of it because it's just really nice. It's just really expensive for a lotion. Maybe that will be one of my like birthday presents to myself this year because I do really like it. It just feels really good. I'm actually almost done with my Project Pan lotion, so I technically need a lotion here soon, and that would be a nice one to splurge on for my birthday. So that guy retails for $10 and is the first item that we can tally into my total. Second item is an item that is going to give away my Harry Potter Project Pan update, but it is what it is. I gotta get these empties out of the way. And it's my e.l.f. Jelly Pop Primer. You guys know how much I enjoyed this as well. This isn't my first one that I've ever finished, and it's something that I frequently do repurchase, but I do have other primers, so I am gonna count it. This guy also retails for about $10, and it's just one of my favorite primers. I actually feel like it does something for my skin, and it's just really nice. I've found that recently I'm really gravitating towards a lot of e.l.f. products. Like, I'm really enjoying e.l.f. again. Do any of you guys feel that way? Like, is e.l.f. one of your favorite drugstore companies? Because all of a sudden I'm like, e.l.f. everything, give it to me. Next item is a sheet mask. So this is a watermelon sheet mask from Hallyu. I'm not sure how to pronounce it exactly, but This is the next item. It did retail for $5, so this is pretty expensive for a sheet mask, but it's one of those gel-based sheet masks, the like really thick kind. So it was a little expensive, but it was really nice. I had a few of these that I just picked up randomly one day, and I enjoyed using it. But yeah, this guy is the next empty. The one following that is from Juice Beauty. This is my Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Eye Treatment. I mentioned this in a video, I think a couple months ago. This is what I was using for my under eyes, and a lot of you guys were asking what kind of like eye wrinkle cream I use. This was what I was using for a really long time. I haven't found anything that's affordable and does as good as this, because this guy retailed for $50. It's very expensive. I feel like I went through it really quick for how expensive it is, which is unfortunate, but I did end up finishing it. It was really nice. I don't think it's the best eye cream that I've ever used. I don't think it made a huge dramatic difference. I also don't really have many under eye wrinkles, so I guess it's kind of hard to tell, but I have used other eye treatments that actually feel like they do something. Unfortunately, a lot of those are now not cruelty-free, so I haven't quite found a good cruelty-free version. This is probably the best I can get, but I feel like there has to be some other alternatives out there. Let me know if you have any eye creams you would recommend. Next item is my mascara. You guys saw this for a really long time, but it's my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This guy is finally empty. I feel like I had it a little bit longer than the 3 months that they recommend you have mascaras for, but regardless, it is now empty. It's a decent mascara. I probably won't repurchase it though, because I'm kind of staying away from Too Faced. None of their products are really appealing to me nowadays. Maybe if they do like a nice rebrand or start coming out with more interesting products, but right now I'm kind of staying away from them. I do like this mascara. I've gone through a few tubes of this as well over the years, and it's decent. This guy retails for $25. Next product is another one that I mentioned briefly in a previous video. I talked about how I finished up a cushion, and then I had another cushion in my collection I wanted to finish, and that is this guy. This is my little Pikachu cushion from, is it Holika? I can't remember, or Tony Moly. It might have been Tony Moly. I can't remember. It's a Korean-based brand, and I'm keeping the actual container because I can take the cushion out and like store like hair ties in it is probably what I'm going to keep it for. And it's cute. It's Pikachu. I'm going to keep it. This guy retails for $19.99, about $20, and it was a really nice cushion. It was very small though, so of course like I felt like I went through it really quick, but it was just really nice to have something really cute sitting on my vanity. The next item is one that I was really surprised I finished. This is a Stila Glitter and Glow. I don't know how I finished this because I feel like I wasn't using it that much. I mean, I know this is a mini size, but I prefer the minis over the full size just because it is easier to use. I just didn't realize I had already finished it. And yeah, so this guy is empty. This did come in a set of 3, I think, that retailed for $25, and a full-size one retails for $25, so I just pretty much kind of did it in half. I just said it was about $12 in value, and I feel good that I got this out because I feel like these don't last incredibly long. I feel like they do tend to dry up, but yeah, I finished it and it shocked me. Next product is one that you guys saw in my Project Pan update, which is the one that we need to throw a party for. It's the Benefit Kabrow. This is the eyebrow pomade that I used for almost 2 years straight and never seemed to finish at all. It just lasted an eternity, but yeah, show you guys again because it's worth celebrating that I finally finished this guy. This retails for $24 or $24.99, depending on where you get it. And I'm just glad it's gone. I just feel like we needed to throw a party for this because it lasted an eternity. And then down to the last 2 products that I finished for the month. The next one is the other cushion, the one I just mentioned. This is the cushion that I finished in my Partners in Cream. No, this is the one I finished in my Graveyard Project Pan. Too many project pans going on right now, but I ended up finishing this guy pretty easily in my Graveyard Project Pan, and these 2 were the last cushions I had, so I'm done with cushions. There's no more BB creams or anything like that. I would eventually like to get some new ones, but for now it's nice to not have any. This guy only retailed for $5.99. This is from Wet n Wild originally. Sucks that Wet n Wild isn't technically cruelty-free anymore, but it is what it is, because Wet n Wild was another brand that I really liked, but that guy retailed for $5.99. And then the final product is another one that you would have seen in a Project Pan. It's from my year-long, and this is the Beauty Bakery Flour, what is it, Better Not Bitter loose powder. I ended up completely finishing this guy, and it was a decent powder. It's ironically not good for baking. Someone make that make sense to me. It's a flour powder. So I was like, oh, it's probably made for baking. I found that whenever I tried to like bake with it, it would just cling to my dry spots and cling into my pores and just kind of look splotchy. Great powder to just loosely brush over your face and like get the shine to go away or to set your makeup. Great for that, not great for baking, which I always found really funny. This guy retails for $24 and is the final product in my empties for the month. So I finished 12 products in the month, 2 of which are repeats, so they don't count. So I finished 10 new products out of my collection. The grand total for that is $185.98 is the total of everything emptied, and then adding that to what I've already finished, which I've already finished over $1,000 worth of product for the year. This puts me at $1,244.87 for the year so far. So I'm $800 away from my ultimate goal. And again, I feel like that's completely doable. I don't think this is a challenge really in some ways, because I'm gonna end up using up my stuff anyways, and I have so much that it's not really that daunting. If I could finish up some eyeshadow palettes, that would be where the real money is, but that's not gonna happen. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is the entire Empties update, or my Ultimate Reverse Rouge Empties update. Again, long title, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button before you leave, and remember, there is always magic to be found, and I hope that means I will see all of you guys in my next video. Bye!